How you doing?
Welcome back to You're Done.
The podcast for the girls, gays, and theys, where we hosted by me, Brendan.
And me, Tasha. And on our podcast, we talk about whatever we want. So strap in or strap on, because today we're talking about
Wendy Williams.
Now, here's Wendy.
And here we go again. Hi. How you doing?
I
crazy.
love Wendy Williams.
She is like maybe the most problematic, like talk show,
Deeply
like,
problematic.
Celebrity, just in all ways. And this is not just from her sickness.
No, but she has been like so memeable for so long. Like she really, to be honest, before this episode, I had not really watched a lot of her shows, but I had seen tons of clips about her. But obviously, because I love to do some research, I watched a full 1 hour documentary on YouTube about her. And I was like, oh, she's actually a lot worse.
She's horrible.
a lot worse.
You make it think how cute, how you doing?
What?
And then she runs over everyone. With,
She's been running over people since the 90s.
Since the nice step.
Our entire lives.
Brum, 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 brum,
Brum,
brum,
brum,
brum,
brum, brum, brum.
But
But she's also
park and then turn back on.
But she's also quite self-aware about it in a way.
Oh, yeah. But I think that's her brand.
Yeah.
Her brand is come for you.
Come for you. I heard a term for her, which is called a shock-jock, which is basically, yeah,
Terms
I know.
you find out are killing me.
But it's basically
shock-jock.
What they called people in entertainment whose jobs were to talk about celebrity gossip. Because it was shocking.
People that were on ET Canada are all shock jocks.
I think
is it gender fluid?
Probably gender fluid, gender non-binary.
Got it.
You're non-binary. T is valid.
Got it.
Yeah, so I think it was. I think they would maybe be adjacent to that because they weren't really talking about celebrity gossip in the way
she was like, this is my opinion. She's like, Kim and Kanye are together. This is why they suck.
Yeah. Or she'd be like, apparently for a long time. And I mean, now that I think about it, it's really problematic. But in the 90s, she was just saying every rapper was gay. Every single rapper. There's a whole thing. Okay, we'll get in. Whatever. We'll get into it right now. There's a whole thing where she got fired from her first radio show, her big one, because she had a photo of P. Diddy doing something that would have been considered scandalous and gay.
Interessante.
And so
Interessante.
Yeah, and so he had her fired. But she was like, you'll never believe it.
She was right on the tip of tip of truth.
That's what Charlemagne the God has been saying for a long time, is that part of this whole thing where Diddy was after her was because she actually was.
She had the proof.
Yeah, she was.
Silence her.
Silence her. Okay, so as you can tell, we're getting right into it, but we're going to talk about the infamous Wendy Williams, Free Wendy. Free Wendy. But before we get into all things Wendy Williams, we should catch up. Do.
Cute.
So Tash, what's new?
Well, it's more of my preparation to see Wicked.
Okay. You're mentally, spiritually, physically.
I'm literally obviously you guys know I'm a Wicked fan through and through and through and through. And just the other day they came out with their Wicked One Wonderful Night.
Oh,
or
yeah.
One Wonderful Evening.
Yeah. Have you watched the whole thing?
What kind of stupid question is that?
I don't know where you watch it though. That's why.
What kind of silly question? It's on Peacock.
You have Peacock.
No, I just have everything.
Got it. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Cool. And so I watched it. And did I cry? Yes, I did.
How many times?
A few. But the one that I cried the most and that had me just super now ready is the John Grisham Theater, I believe. Yeah, that's where Wicked originally was on in New York.
Okay.
And so they do a cut to, because obviously the performance is in LA at the Dolby Theater.
Oh, yes,
but they do a cut to, clearly it was from a different day, that Cynthia and Ariana were singing on the Grisham Theater on the stage for good.
Okay.
Right? So they're singing that, and like Ariana's already unwell. She's like crying midway, which I get because she's like, this has been my dream forever.
Yeah.
And I'm on this stage and I started crying. And then Idina Menzel and Christian Chenoweth come out and do the duet with them.
Unwell, dead.
I was literally just, take me out. I was unwell. Something else is unwell as well.
It's my dishwasher.
Right? I was unwell and I just started to cry because I'm like,
get it.
I just like what a transition. What a timeline.
Yeah.
What a like thing to see of these four singing together. And it was just so gorgeous. And then it ended with Miss Cynthia. Now they're going to cut back to the Dolby Theater. And she does, obviously I know there's a little editing magic.
Sure.
Right? She actually had to sing it twice, but she does Defying Gravity. But they actually fly her
I've seen
around.
That clip.
And like you need to understand from a singing perspective, it's one thing to do it on the movie because like there's lots of like clips and cuts and all those things. But like singing when a song like that when you're not on the ground,
right? You don't have
you're grounded,
yeah.
And she's not like just like up and just stays.
No,
she's literally whipping around.
She's giving us pain. She's giving us pain.
Yeah.
She was being.
My friend actually said that. Oh my gosh, she's pink.
We should call her Green.
I'm unwell. Anyways, so like I was just like, and with such ease, and so I will be seated and ready. And then, of course, we'll have an episode about it.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. This is free promo.
It was a really great. The marketing team, the PR team, everyone involved with all of the advertisements, anything for Wicked. I think there was what's the thing when the lights go out in the sky?
What do you mean?
Like it happens in Iceland a lot. The Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights.
Yeah. Like what's this called again?
It's like a blackout.
No, like the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
The other day were like pink and blue and pink and green, and they're like, girl, Ariana and Cynthia, this marketing team is
they hired
busy.
The sun.
They're busy. But yeah, that was my thing this week.
Oh my God. Well, it's coming out this week, so you have lots to look forward to.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited for it. I actually, in a little bit of a way, I kind of miss all of the interviews that Cynthia and Ariana were doing last year. There was so
but I don't
many
think they were
memorable
gonna do
moments.
as many. They had to do something different because the first one was everything was super emotional, and now it's like we have to do something different. So I like that there was like a progression.
Yeah, I also saw like a marketing person talk about how they were using the goodwill of the last movie, that it actually would hurt the new movie if they flooded it with the same level of marketing they did with before. So, but I just like, there were so many memeable moments, like the fucking finger thing, like
holding space.
And Cynthia Cynthia Erivo is still giving us like memes. Have you seen the clip about her getting her hat back?
Yes. And this most recent outfit that she wore, that she looks like a bird.
Yeah. Or the person that like crashed the Singapore viewing.
That same guy has actually crashed the stage with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Also, I think it was either a Travis Scott or another rapper.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you not in prison?
I don't know. And especially because if you see what this guy looks like
unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, it's like if I was security and I saw someone running like that, I'd be like, oh.
Where was security? Why is Cynthia the one that has to block this person?
I don't know.
Like, where's your bodyguards?
This is the problem, though. They're gonna get us. People like that are gonna stop us from being able to see celebrities ever.
Well, I don't want to talk about the other thing that we didn't get this week. Hillary Duff, why did you choose to have this show at History where there's space for 7 people?
Well, it's called
Big
Small Rooms, Big Nerves. Yeah.
I think that her backing team just didn't believe in the power of the millennial. Because, if she went to Scotiabank, it would fill.
I don't think that that's what it was. I think, honestly, when they say big nerves, I think she's quite nervous about performing live again and would rather do it in small venues.
Then choose Massey Hall.
Maybe. She did post a thing on her TikTok about how, there'll be lots of opportunities to see her live. She said that, if you didn't get tickets this time, don't worry. There will be lots.
Got them. The bots got them.
They all sold out in pre-sale.
Yeah, for sure.
All 4 of them. Iconic. Okay, so my URDONE story was last night Eddie and I went to our new friend's birthday party.
You're a new friend.
Yeah, we made new friends. Actually, I made new friends this week at Freddie's birthday dinner. These guys, Ed and Simon. And it's Simon's birthday this weekend. And he invited us, which was so nice. He threw like a private party. And I had dinner with them. And at no point during the dinner had they said that there was any kind of like dress code or theme for the birthday.
Okay.
And then during the day yesterday, Eddie asked Freddie, so many names, to be like, hey, is there a dress code for this? And he's like, yeah, it's dress to impress. So we're like, oh, okay, that's not the vibe we were going for.
You were going to wear what you're wearing now.
Yeah, well, slightly. But so instead we were like, okay, we're going to go full out. So I like crack out my green suit, black turtleneck, some like jewelry, do my hair all real nice, wear cute shoes. Eddie does something very similar. We show up. Dressed to impress whom?
Just to impress whom?
We look like we were.
How you doing, everybody else?
How you doing? The host Simon looked incredible, but like, and so did his boyfriend. Like,
so it just means that other people didn't take the hint.
And people, the thing is people were dressed nice, but not like to the level that we were at.
But listen, if the invite says dress to impress and you dress to impress, you follow the brief.
We got lots of comments about how we succeeded on the impress brief. Yeah, we were sharp. But it was just sort of hilarious. I was like, we look like we're going to like someone's really nice wedding, and everyone else here looks like they're going to, I don't know, the club.
The club?
The club.
Dress to impress for the club?
I guess. Anyways. How you
business
doing?
Casual.
How you doing? No, the people were dressed nice. They're just not as nice as we were. We definitely like were not probably the nicest dressed. I think there's one or two people that are dressed nicer than us, especially the host was dressed the nicest. But we were like up there, and I was like, oh, okay. I thought we were gonna
still sit in it, live in it.
Anyways,
be happy.
You're done to everyone else for that. Okay, so let's get into it. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Incidentally, America, I know that some of you are wondering, what is how you doing? How you doing is the official greeting of the Wendy Williams mess. You don't say it like Joey Tribbiani from Friends, how you doing? No. You say it like this, and I'm going to teach you, and then we're going to go to the Queen of Sheba. Look, you dim your eyes like this. And when you get to the end of doing, you spread your bottom lip. I'll do it once, and then go to my website, and you can take lessons. Okay, look. How you doing?
So, okay, we did a show recently about talk show hosts.
Yes.
And we did a whole clip about Wendy Williams and Omarosa.
Yes, we did.
Which inspired me that we needed to spend a whole episode talking about Miss Wendy because she has
how problematic.
Such a crazy life.
Yeah.
So
tell us about it.
So I did some research for you.
As he always does.
Okay, so Wendy Joan Williams, born July 18th, 1964 in New Jersey. She's
also a New Jersey girl.
Yeah, she's a Jersey girl. She basically started out originally as a radio host. So she started doing different ones and eventually moved to New York City, which is where her like most iconic like start to a radio show started. And that's kind of where her persona around celebrity gossip. And
I was gonna ask, like, when she had the radio show, like, what was the theme when it started?
It was like a talk radio that quickly turned into celebrity gossip. She realized that was sort of like her niche.
Okay.
And she really like held on to it. Her thing that like, and the shock-jockness of it is that she would just say anything. Like, so if she thought something like what you were saying, she would just say it like it was fact. And it got a lot of viewership. People were really into that. And it also upset a lot of celebrities, obviously.
Oh, her fans are just fans. I don't think any celebrities are fans of her.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
She's dragged them out through the mud. But the thing I always found so fascinating is that, so through some different permutations, after she got fired from the P. Diddy one, she went on a radio show for Philadelphia because she wasn't allowed to work in New York for like a year.
In the state of New York?
Like she could, because of her contract with the original radio show, she was like barred from working on another radio show in New York until whatever. So after that year was up, she got invited back to a different show.
Okay, I didn't know.
That was called the Wendy Williams Experience.
Love it.
That was where it got like, it took off even further because that's when celebrities started to call in. So she would say stuff. Up until this point, celebrities would maybe comment, but they wouldn't like go on the show or call into the show. And then when the Wendy Williams Experience she was, because the thing is she knew the more like outlandish and like crazier rumor.
Feathers fly and people listen.
Yeah, so she would go crazy, and then people would call in, and so like that was where I'll put in a clip here where Whitney Houston called in, and they had a whole like 25-minute thing.
There drug use going on at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney.
Ask me no questions like I'm a child. Y'all want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time. You are so nosy, man. You don't even know what I do. Like you said, you never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me, but talk about me. So watch what you say. Watch what the you say. And if I was really like back in the day in Newark, I'd meet you outside. But I'm a lady and I have a class.
Imagine like your radio show starting to like blow up that Whitney Houston calls you. You don't call Whitney. Her people don't call in. She called.
Well, so here's the gag about this. So it was that the radio show broadly, when Whitney had a new album and they had like asked the radio show, not like her specifically, to promote Whitney's album.
Okay.
Then Whitney's team found out that it was going to be Wendy who was going to be promoting it. And so then they pulled it because they were like,
no, you're just going to come for it. You're not going to like give it the flowers that it deserves.
And because she had been saying all sorts of nasty stuff about Whitney for a long time. So then they pulled it. And regardless of that, Wendy continued to talk about Whitney. So then Whitney was like, actually, no.
Get my name out your mouth.
And the gag about that one is, so Whitney called into the radio like company, but it was not while Wendy was filming. And Wendy recorded it. And if you listen to the whole thing, it's long, but Wendy does not look good in it. It very much like demonstrates that she's messy. But because she had recorded it, she was like, I mean, it's good for ratings. That's the thing about Wendy Williams, is that she
doesn't care.
She doesn't care if she looks bad. She only cares if people listen.
Yeah.
So that she started in the early 90s, and then for about like 15 years, almost 20 years, then she got into TV. So then she had one TV show in 2006 on VH1 called The Wendy Williams Experience, which was basically an exact adaptation.
Yeah.
And that was her and Charlamagne the God, and it was a recorded radio show. So it was basically like us. It was like you watching a visual version of a radio show. Mm-hmm. It was like that. That only got one season. And then it got canceled. And then she got contracted in 2008.
The Wendy Williams Show.
The Wendy Williams Show. And that went on for
years.
16 years, I think, until 2022.
Which is crazy. It's such a long time. But I know that I never watched like a start to end episode. Yet I watched so many talk shows.
Yeah.
But never watched that one.
And that one had like such a cult viewership.
Which is crazy.
How you doing?
Literally, like, there's clips of, like, everyone, get your paws up. Basically, she started it. Sorry,
yes,
Gaga.
She totally did.
She started that. But, like, her zone outs would be, like, crazy.
Crazy.
Like, she just look into the camera and then zone. You know what I mean? Like, zone out.
And what made the show hugely successful was so she had a bunch of different segments, but the one segment that we've all seen clips of is the Hot Topic segment. So that was her the
rants. Yeah. Go on, sit in one spot.
Exactly.
And go for it.
The most random thing is that Lindsay's life coach is Shireen from House Party. Isn't it amazing how all these black women have had to come in and save Lindsay? Now look, no, it's very random. Look, I think about it. You know, you've got Sean Hawley, the lawyer, who's kept her out of jail, except for that little hiccup. Then you've got Oprah with the Oprah Show. And now you've got Shireen. All right, Lindsay, well, get it together. Nobody's laughing anymore. Mrs. Norwood, no, this is why you don't see Brandy strung out here falling out of the clubs, because, you know, her mom is no Dina Lowen. Turn off the TV for a moment, Mama June. Because I'm about to talk about you and your fat family.
So she did other things. She was on some other shows. She was also on Broadway. She was in Chicago. She played Mama Morton.
She did?
In 2013. Yeah.
My.
She had like the TV show Wendy Style Squad that was on BET. She was on Celebrities Undercover. She did a bunch of different
What
things.
show was Celebrities Undercover?
I think it was where they would like
Be
get
undercover?
Yeah, and they would get like dressed up as like they would get put. It's similar
like
to
kind of
that.
like undercover boss, but
Yes.
like cool.
Exactly.
You know what have been like? I would have really enjoyed just because it would have been so problematic if she was a guest judge on Drag Race. It would be Rue. I say this now. Okay.
That would be.
I put this out there right now.
That would be.
That would be the biggest gag.
Yes.
Because everyone would suck.
Yes.
Like they could look fantastic. You look anorexic and sick. You look like a beach whale.
Yeah.
You look like that. Wouldn't that be so good?
It would be so good.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So in terms of like Wendy's personal life, so she was married to a man named Kevin Hunter in 1999, and he was basically her bodyguard, her manager, and her husband. So it was a very
Was he those things prior to being married to?
So he very quickly, it was that he did security for her and then very quickly became all those other things. And they have one son, Kevin Jr., who was born in 2000. So he's 25 now, which is crazy to think.
I've seen like pictures of him.
The thing about her relationship with Kevin Hunter is that it then came out in like 2023 that he had a whole separate family. So he'd like this entire
Not
time,
a separate family.
whole separate family.
It came out in 2023?
Something like that, yeah. One of the funniest clips, I'll put it in right here.
I would ask you to respect our privacy, but please, I don't respect people's privacy. That's why I do the hot topics.
Is her going, she's being interviewed by TMZ in her car and she's like crying and she goes, I would ask you to respect my privacy, but please, I don't respect people's privacy. That's why I do Hot Topic.
I was going to say, I was like, what? You don't respect anyone.
But that's what I mean. She was so self-aware. She was like, I'd ask you to do it, but don't. And that's why I have Hot Topics. Like she's so quick.
Wow. 23 years to find out that you have another life.
What would you do? Family. Oh, I would be in jail. I think I would be in jail.
I'd be on CNN.
Yeah.
I'd be in jail. What do you mean a whole other family?
Yeah.
For 23 years?
It would not be well.
Whoa.
I also just wonder, like, how do you
find that out?
And how do you get away with it?
Like, when did you get the time to go see them? Because, like, I'm with you all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's some story. I've heard stories, like real life stories of like.
But was the other family like? Was he still a part of that family, or like he had kids back in the day and then like left them?
As I understand it, it's that he like had a like.
He was in a full affair that continued. Wow, listen, that's exhausting.
Yeah, I just don't know how you do it. But
I don't know how you do it.
For instance, what is his name? Jared Carmichael. Do you know that?
That name sounds familiar.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
He has like done a couple of different things. He was like had a show. He had a recent show this like past year where it was like a reality show about his life that he like did totally unfiltered. It was actually like a bit much because he has his own problems. He's gay. That was one of the things that's like really sort of, he's a good comedian. He was a great comedian, but then he came out and then it sort of like, oh wow, like nobody realized that about him.
Okay.
So then he had these like unfiltered show that actually didn't do well for him because it exposed like how, and which was the intention. For instance, like he was cheating on his partner and you literally watch, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
They filmed the affair?
They film Grindr guys showing up to his house. Like literally and this is the thing, if you did this to me, if someone did this to me, the TV show shows him making out with guys he ordered off of Grindr to come to his house.
Not ordered.
While his boyfriend has no clue.
So like the producers, everyone's in on it.
He's in on it. He's the one saying, he's the executive producer. He's the one saying, we should
Film
show
this.
Okay, but so the point of that is that one of the big things of it is that he basically outs his dad as having had a separate family the whole time.
How many people?
It's actually far more common. There's a story that I cannot provide any more details to where the person was married and had a girlfriend in the same city. Mama.
Exhaustion.
A Midtown and downtown.
Not Midtown and downtown.
Midtown and downtown. Yeah.
Screaming.
So it's possible, but I just don't know how people have the time or the energy.
How do you have the time and the energy? Sorry, Wendy.
Couldn't be me, yeah.
Sorry that happened to you.
So other things to know about her is that Wendy struggled with Graves' disease, alcohol, lymphedema, and mental health.
What exactly? I don't know if you know. I mean, I can pull up ChatGPT, but because we saw the moment when she was the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, clip. Okay.
And she like passes out.
Yeah.
And everyone like kind of laughed at it because we're like, is she just drunk or whatever? But you're saying that was like signs of the Graves' disease. So like what is Graves' disease?
So Graves' disease is a type of hypothyroidism. So it's where your thyroid is like overproducing and that's what controls your metabolism. And then your body attacks it.
Okay.
And that's actually why she has like the bulging eyes and stuff like that. That all comes from Graves' disease.
But she's had bulging eyes forever.
But this is the thing. So she's had like it's got progressively worse over time. Also, her alcoholism and she had addiction to substance abuse, like probably exacerbated.
What did you call it?
Exacerbated. I got it the third time.
You got it the third time.
But that clip about the New York Times or the Statue of Liberty was sort of where it like tipped over the edge of where she started to realize that it was really going bad. But it's funny because even like the people on her show, the producers, the security, when she falls, nobody goes to help her right away because they thought it was a bit.
Yeah, because it was a Halloween episode.
Well, and she in an interview was like, I mean, everyone thought that because we do stunts on this show.
We do stunts on this show, right? We try to keep you entertained.
Yeah, and so it gets progressively sadder because in 2023 she was diagnosed with aphasia and dementia, which I don't know if you've heard more recently.
They actually announced that it's not dementia.
And it's because she's being taken advantage of because she was put in a conservatorship, very a la Britney Spears.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
And so there's a lot of people in her life who have been...
Is this by her husband? Is she still with her husband?
No, it was...
After she finds out about the other life?
They got divorced, I'm pretty sure, or they're separated.
Okay.
It's not her husband that's doing it. It was like somebody else. I don't actually know the details. But there is a Free Wendy movement and a couple of documentaries you should watch that are about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think, sadly, we will ever get Wendy back on our screens, unfortunately. Not in the way...
She's not on our screens, but she's on our phones.
And she's in our hearts.
She's in our hearts. But it's like, okay, I watched like a montage before coming, in preparation.
Yes.
And it's just like you can laugh, of course, at like all the horrible things, but it's also like horrible things.
Yeah.
That she said. So it's kind of like, just drop the mic.
That's the ghost of Wendy.
Wendy Williams Show exist now?
No. Oh my gosh, no.
No.
But so that's what people are saying because there is a whole. So her show, sort of the demise of her show, a lot of it people attributed to the fact that like she was just out of touch. That like shock-jock stuff like that doesn't really
and the
work
audience
anymore.
Members were like in it.
Well,
and she'd always like to do her thing like, so clap, like what was it, one of them?
My favorite
when
one
she
is...
said for I don't remember what year, but Beyonce won like a style icon award and she had Beyonce up on the screen in like an outfit that like you could find numerous good outfits of Beyonce and it was like the worst one, and she's like, clap if you think she's an icon.
Hello. The big winner last night was Beyonce. She won the Fashion Icon Award. So this is your fashion icon, everyone. This is your icon. Now, Beyonce's really great, and I hate when the beehive gets all stingalicious on me. Clap if you see Beyonce as a fashion icon. Suzanne!
That's terrible!
Let me show you the head to toe.
It's the worst outfit I've ever seen.
Show me. This coming from a woman in a wrinkled blouse and a denim skirt. No, you look.
And like a few people did. And she was like, well, look at you and your wrinkly shirt. What would you know anyways?
I'm sorry, but it's so funny to me. It's so funny. Then one of my favorite ones is, I forget who she's talking about, and she goes, clap if you think she should suffer.
Should she suffer? All right, clap if you think she should suffer.
Like, what?
And she waits to see how many people do it.
But this is coming from the woman who, on her radio show, this is where the iconic "denial is a river in Egypt, your husband is gay."
Lucy's on the phone. She's married to a possible bisexual man.
I'm not too sure about it. I asked him, and of course he denied it, but, we had some extra fun sometimes.
Yeah.
And one of that, I saw him did something I was too fond of.
What did your husband do that made you uncomfortable?
Wendy, he went down.
Down where?
Other guy.
Well, he's
God
gay,
dang,
stupid.
What more do you need to know, you donkey? How you doing? How you doing?
He considered having extra fun. He didn't admit it to me.
Lucy, stop it! Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Don't remember that
That
one.
is from Wendy Williams in like the late 90s.
Yeah,
she is an
was
icon.
Shock and awe.
Also, she was like some of my other favorite ones. I'll put clips in here. Oh, they're so good. She's a big Britney Spears fan. And so she was like talking about when Britney is in her conservatorship. She was talking about Britney's
Foreshadow.
family. And she goes, shame on you, Mr. Spears. Shame on you, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them. Oh.
How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
I mean, but funny that you bring up Britney. She just posted about her little hangout with the Kardashians yesterday.
I mean, Kris Jenner better get to work. She's been that doctor stood on her neck and yanked.
Oh.
And so with her newfound youth, she better put Britney to work too.
Yeah. They were hanging out, a little, what did it say? Hashtag Calabasas love or Calabasas neighbors.
I thought she deleted her Instagram.
No, I think it was the Kardashians that posted it.
Oh, okay, cute.
But I just saw it on on Instagram where you can see it linked to other things.
Got it. Okay.
And she's like, thanks for letting me play with your kids. And it was like a little, yeah. And I was
Cute.
like, what? Yeah.
I love Britney.
Love a Britney.
Yeah, I have some great Wendy's quotes for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
She's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment.
This one I know, yes.
Yeah. Clap if you care.
Clap.
He doesn't like you. He likes the idea of you.
I mean, some of y'all needed to hear that. Say that again.
He doesn't like you. He likes the idea of you.
All right. Clock that in. Let that settle.
Clock that in. I'm not apologizing for being me. I don't care if you like me. I like me.
There's a lot of good saying. She might be a little luku, but
she has her little moments of wisdom.
She has
for
her
sure.
moments of wisdom.
Yeah, she has so many. And then, okay, so we haven't even gotten my favorite, the thing that really got me into Wendy Williams, down the rabbit hole, is her thing about the killer. So I showed Tasha, and I'll put the compilation in right now.
Halloween's not my favorite thing because I always feel as though that's a free pass for the killer. Don't let the killer get you. Like Halloween, I think it's for ghouls and goblins and for the killer in disguise to choke you out. Regular scarves have the ends where the killer can come and just finish you off. I don't want to play music in the shower because I want to hear if the killer is coming. Don't you keep a bat from Yankee Stadium in your night table drawer? They're so convenient. All you have to do, clunk one time with the killer. I've been aware of the killer since birth.
No, I hear that you think people are always going to come and get you.
No, the killer. And well, what was she doing in the stairwell? Because that's where the killer is. And now we live in North Jersey.
Where?
But you're in Hasbro. Well, the killer. I believe in a lot of things, including the killer.
You never know who you can meet online.
The killer. He's the killer. He's the killer. The killer is everywhere. He sounds like he's the killer. The killer is on the loose. People are lurking. They're just waiting to get you. I don't mean to scare you, but they are.
But I am obsessed with her obsession with the killer.
And
Who is the killer?
Who is the killer? Does the killer have a description? It's just always the killer.
It is just the killer. And she's always talking about the killer. And like the killer is coming to get her and coming to get you. And she's always talking about all the ways you can avoid the killer. Like, oh, it's so good. I wonder
if that like stemmed from like a dream or a nightmare or a real life situation.
Well, she said she's known about the killer since she was young. So
well,
it's her fear of like mortality, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, the killer. And then like that's the other clip we were talking about, like how like Beyonce is jealous of Adele.
So now, guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce. Like she just has the memeable moments. Like she's so memeable. She's so
the saying, she literally makes like huh? When the people say like you have a face for television or no, a face for radio?
Yeah. Wow. Get her, girl. Get her. It's all fair game, I guess.
Yeah.
So the other one that we talked to, like, there's so many crazy moments. One of the things is like,
I want to know her full cultural background.
I don't know. I didn't get into that. But like some of the things that like are just so crazy about her. So to go back to it, the fact that she was like really drumming up a lot of homophobia by saying like every rapper is gay. That's a bit much. She also like had some like messy stuff with like Kelly Rowland, where I didn't even know this actually until
for Kelly.
I didn't even know this, but I guess Kelly was in a like abusive relationship for a long time.
I did not know that.
Her album Dirty Laundry is about that.
Oh.
And so in an interview on Wendy Williams' show, she's trying to talk about I shouldn't be laughing. She's trying to talk about the album, and then Wendy just cuts in and she's like, what kind of abuse was it? Was he punching you in the head or was it just emotional? And Kelly's like, I don't actually want to talk about that. Like, that's not really the point. We're like, what, Wendy? But she just is because she wants a shocking moment.
She wants a shocking moment. Yeah. I think Wendy's just full black, but I feel like there's like something there as well.
What something?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like if there's like some like one of her parents has like a background in something else as well.
Well, so an interesting fact about her family is that her parents are actually like quite smart. They had like 3 master's degrees between the two of them. And she was saying like part of her life story was that she went into what she did was because she was never very academically good at it, but she was always like good at like celebrity gossip
find
and
your
whatever.
niche.
She did.
She did and thrived in it for years and years and years.
And became a millionaire.
And though she's going through her illness right now, and we wish you well, she still stays somewhat relevant.
I think
somewhat.
I think she's like created like a new generation of people who like her through her memeable moments. I think that if many of these people watched the documentaries that I did about her,
maybe
you have some questions because it is a bit, it's complicated. It's also a bit confusing because celebrities engaged with her so much that I think that also sort of added some credence to the fact that like, if nobody engaged with this person,
then they'd just be a person that's
a great example is Perez Hilton.
Okay.
He would have been considered something similar to what she was doing.
It's funny. I was just about to ask you, who do you think is another person that's equivalent to like what Wendy was doing? I think Perez Hilton is a very good one. Perez is not that well known as much now, but like for a long time.
Yeah.
Very relevant.
And I think because part of it was that for a long time, celebrities engaged with Perez Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
I remember his website.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like TMZ, but it was like just him.
Just crazy. He could control a celebrity's like
narrative, everything.
Yeah. And because people don't engage with him anymore, also he is. I think like Wendy, what she talked about was bad, but I don't necessarily had the same level of like demons inside her that Perez Hilton has. He's still doing demon.
Yeah,
he's
still,
on
like,
demon time all the time.
I still see a couple like videos and stuff that he does. But like, is there anyone else like that you would be like them?
I mean,
those are 2 very good examples.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Do you guys think there is? I don't think there is like as like shock and awe version.
So I think Demois is a good one.
Whomst?
Oh, you're so not on the internet. I love you.
We've decided this many times.
So, but this is
Demois?
Demois. I'm sure.
Demois.
So it's to me, like in French, Demois.
Oh, okay.
And it's this Instagram account that does blind items. Have you heard about this?
Blind items?
I am obsessed with the rock you live under. So this is actually very all within the same thing. So Demois is an Instagram account where people post blind items. Blind items are basically rumors about celebrities that are posted without any verification. So it's blind. It's not validated.
Okay.
Oftentimes many of them are very true. And generally speaking, the blind item doesn't include any details about the celebrity, like their name.
Okay.
But based off of context clues, you can usually tell who it is.
Can you give me for example?
Well, pull it up Instagram on your phone and search Demois. You'll see a ton of them. But basically, they are constantly posting
Am I spelling
stuff.
this again?
Deux.
Okay.
Moi.
Got it. Demois Instagram.
Yeah. And so they post blind items. And it's basically, you should be able to find something you can just read where it's like just text.
Okay.
But, not like texting, like that one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. So it's like the message. Allegedly,
the tea on the breakup is that she was found texts on Kenny's phone about his plan to stay with his business/cult. Texts with friends calling her racist names which aligns with both Leah and Serena's statements calling him a clout chaser and racist, which is about like the Love Island cast.
Yeah.
So then someone would just send this email to someone?
Yeah. So they're blind items. So they send it to Demois, who nobody knows the identities of these people. It's 2 people, supposedly. And they basically post all the celebrity gossip. And it's become the new like Wendy Perez rumor. But a lot of it is a lot of it ends up being really true. That's the thing that's even crazier because it'll be like people in LA who see things and then email Demois.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it generates a whole other level of celebrity gossip and blah, blah, blah that like takes on a life of its own.
People have no time.
I mean,
or have all the time.
That makes them all. But all of that to be said is that I think Perez Hilton's like fall from grace is he's a demon and people stopped engaging with him.
Because they now can do Demois
or whatever. And then there's lots of people on like TikTok. There's quite a few like TikTok, Instagram people who talk about this kind of stuff. But I don't think that I think we've decentralized a lot of that stuff. Like there is no Wendy Williams show. Like there's not a radio show or whatever.
I mean, there's URDONE.
URDONE. We don't really talk about rumors.
No,
though.
we don't. No.
The rumors. Do you know where that's from?
Rumor started.
Incredible.
Yeah, I know where that's from.
No, what I was referencing is Meredith Brooks from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh,
you want to talk about the rumors?
Any of those shows?
None of the Housewives?
None of them.
Okay, so we will be bringing on
one of them? You know any of them personally?
No, I mean I met actually a Real Housewife of Vancouver.
Yeah, they'll sit right here.
Yeah, Keiko or Reiko. No, I met one from the Real Housewives of Vancouver many times. She would come into the fruit stand that I worked at.
Oh, I was like, what fruit stand?
Fruit stand.
Interesting.
No, but we'll bring on an expert.
Okay.
Who will take us through it as one of our guests.
Okay, sounds good. I've thought about potentially watching Atlanta.
Atlanta is a big commitment.
Yeah.
Potomac is another good one.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I just want the blackness.
That's Potomac.
Potomac is also black?
Potomac is black, yeah,
okay.
Primarily.
Where is Potomac?
It's just outside of DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, we have an option for another episode.
Oh, girl. We have an episode for... we could do an entire own podcast series about just the Housewives.
No, thank you.
I watch Salt Lake City because it's the smallest.
Okay.
Like it has the least. But Potomac is on my list. I currently subscribe to Hey You so that I can watch it.
He said, let me say that a little quieter so that you don't know that I'm
Anyways, we'll get back to celebrity gossip, but thank you for letting me take you on the wild ride that is Wendy Williams.
Miss Wendy. Wendy, we wish you well.
We
Thank
wish
you
you
for
well, Free
providing
Wendy.
us with the history and all the things in our past. And though it may be crazy, it was entertaining.
And now you'll know where all those clips come from.
There you go.
How you doing?
How you doing? It's like
How
you
doing?
Gay man.
Gay man. Slay.
Slay
Okay.
the boots down. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Yeah, like and comment, subscribe as always, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.